Hello! I'm gonna try that again with my mic unmuted. Hi! Um, Today, it's Gunpla time. I have changed my desk setup a little bit. As you may notice, this is a much clearer view of... Oops, my T is there too. Of the Turn-A Gundam here. I am now using my kind of crappy webcam to track myself, hello, and the phone as my hand cam, which means, oh, it is a lot clearer, and it's more zoomed in. Also, cat, no. I have kind of a hacky way to have the phone propped up again, so I don't want my cat to mess with it, although it's pretty sturdy because I've used tape. But yeah, so today we will be continuing the Turn-A. We're going to make another shoulder for him, and then maybe another arm. So yeah. Hey, cat, why do you want to go up there so bad? Huh? Huh? Why do you want to mess with me, huh? I'll kick your butt. Come here, come here. Settle down, settle. Oh my god. Sorry, she is, I just got out of bed, so she's full of beans, because I'm alive. Okie dokie. For the shoulders, we will be needing F and D. Where will we find those? That's E. This is D here, and then where is F? Hey, girl, chill. This is I. This is F. Alrighty. Sorry. Ah! It's hard to manage this cat. You are lucky you're so cute. Why don't you just want to, like... Oh my god. Okay, well, there she goes. Don't bite my phone. Hey. No! Do not bite the phone. Jesus. Why don't you just, like, lie down nicely on my lap like a normal cat? Why do you have to climb around and bite everything, huh? Huh? Okay, so we need F25 and F7. You know, Theses, you have tons of toys that I have bought for you, and you could bite those. Don't climb up there. So why do you insist on biting my stuff, huh? Huh? Why do you want to bite my stuff instead of all of your nice toys? 25 and 7. Where's 7? There it is. Yeah, okay, go up there. Don't bite the phone. No. It's not a thing to bite. Don't do it. Don't you. Swear to God. Okay. That's that, and then was this? Oh, right. This was D. D4. D4. There it is. Da, 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 dum, 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 dum. I started using a different thing for my hand tracking, and it's actually, I'm really impressed by it. Hey, girl, don't bite the pieces either. Oh my god. Here. No. Come here. Come here. You are, like, extra naughty this morning. What is up? Why are you being such a bad girl this morning, huh? Why are you misbehaving so much, huh? What's going on? But yeah, it's called Warudo, and it's free, which is cool. Love free things. But I'm super impressed by, like, how many features it has for just doing, like, 3D model tracking. It seems really good. So it's kind of funny because last time I used, like, the 3D model, the webcam I was using for it was way better, but the software wasn't as good. So this time, the software is a lot better, but the webcam is a lot worse. So it's still comparable. But if I get a different webcam for handcam at some point, then maybe I can have good quality for both tracking and handcam. Oh my god, that would be crazy. But for now, this will do. Hey, feces, I'm gonna kick your butt. No. You are being so bad this morning. But yeah, like I had in the title, it is, or it was, Turn A Day yesterday. Because the Turn A's model number is 99. So September 9th is Turn A Day. That piece looks good. Put the pieces in the webcam view so you can see them. Oh, the cat has gone to her bed. We are blessed with a reprieve for now. You know, this would be like a lot easier if my desk setup was in like a room that I could close the doors to. But it is not. It is pretty open to the rest of my house. So I can't really kick her out. If my desk was in my bedroom, I could just close the door, but... my place is fairly, I don't know if you'd call it open oh my god, my arm is going through my body a little bit. It's pretty open. Like, it's kind of, there's not really doors between the rooms, but they're kind of divided a little bit. It's nice, it makes it feel bigger. But it also means if I want to stop a cat from entering, I can't. There's that bit. Actually, let's panel line these right now. Hello, Marcel. Hi. Oh, here, I'll wave with this hand. Woo! Hi. Hi. Yeah, definitely I feel like you have to panel line this kit. There's like so many little lines in the panels. And it really looks so much better if you panel line them. There's that piece. Boop. And now I'll clean up this other one while that dries. Ugh, my nose is still kind of stuffed up. I almost wonder if, like, I should see a doctor about it, because it's been, like, it's not stuffed up like cold stuffed up. It's different. I don't know how to explain how it's different, but it's different. It's like all crusty and hard in there. And it's annoying. So I can't get airflow through it good. Okay, how do these pieces go? I might have cut out the wrong ones. Yes, we did. Okay, I'll put that to the side. Oh, wait. Yes. I cut out a mix of the left and right shoulder pieces, so... We can do the right shoulder and then the left shoulder, because we're gonna need to make both of them anyways. Sanding, sanding. Here we go. Oh man, my arm really goes into my body with how I've got my camera set up. Well, it is what it is. Okay. So this makes more sense now. I think. Unless this is also the wrong piece. Hold up. I understand now. Like that. We need D17. Where did I put D? Here we go. 17. Boop. But yeah, it's just been kind of a quiet weekend. Although actually today is busy. I have a bunch of plans today, but yesterday was nice. I just spent some time doing some fall cleaning. Cleaned up some plants and stuff on the deck. And, well, basically got rid of the ones that I'd failed to keep alive. And took some screens out of my windows. Rearranged my desk. Did some vacuuming. Got things just a little tidier. And then today I'm gonna go on a hike later and touch and see grass. Oh my god. And maybe hang out with some friends in the evening. So I've put all my busyness on Sunday. Go. My god, I'm so sniffly. I might have to go blow my nose. And this just goes on top of here, I believe. Like that. Yeah, hold up. I am gonna go get some Kleenex and try and get some of this out of my nose. Burp. Alright, that is a little bit better. Not a lot better, but a little bit better. Coffee. Okay. F23. Here we go. There is F23. And then D2 and D5. Here is D2. This is nice with this camera. It's like you can actually see the pieces instead of them just being a fucking blurry mess. And D5. There is D5. So, time to clean and panel line. God, there's like already cat hair all over these. As soon as anything enters this house, it's like instantly cat hair. Which is crazy because, like, Theses isn't even that big of a cat. She doesn't even shed that much, but there's still just like aura of cat hair. I probably just need to vacuum more. It doesn't help that my desk, you can't see it because of the mat, but it's black. And so any kind of dust or cat hair shows up like really clearly on it. I actually got like a feather duster for kind of dusting the desk without like, because I'll have like little standees and stuff all over it, and I don't want to move them every time I dust. I want to wipe the dust off, but, and it works pretty well. It's, see, feather duster. But it was funny because I was buying it on Amazon, and they have the like people who bought this item also bought, and it was like everyone who was buying these feather dusters was also buying like cosplay maid outfits and using these as a prop, and I'm like, I actually just want to dust stuff. It was like one time I cosplayed as Jacket from Hotline Miami, and I was on Amazon and I bought this like foam baseball bat for it. And it was like people who bought this item also bought, and it was like all these animal masks. I'm like, oh, I'm so original. Other people clearly have the same ideas. Other two little bits. Yes, there is kitty hair all over this place. And there's a whole cat walking around too. And she's covered in it. Absolutely. It's disastrous. She's pretty cute though, so I guess it's okay. It's an absolute catastrophe. Ha 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 ha. It's been very nice though, because it's been getting colder here, so the cat has been much snugglier, which is nice. She actually stops moving sometimes and sleeps on me, and it's comfy. Oh, actually. Yeah, just a little bit of extra texture to the food. Some kitty hair. Honestly, it's not too bad here. When I was growing up, we had a giant orange cat who shed a bunch, and then we also had a golden retriever who shed a bunch. And that was really like animal hair disaster. It was everywhere growing up. It's not really that bad in comparison now. Okay. So, how do these pieces go? F23 is like this. And then this just goes into here. Right. Yes. And then D5 goes on the outside. should click in probably a little more. There we go. And then F11. Oh! Hi, Vino. I always forget this. Well, I don't always forget this. I forget it often enough that I can say always. Currently building. Honestly, okay, so in the original Guilty Gear, there is like a mecha character called Justice, and I think it would be awesome if they brought Justice back. It wouldn't make sense. It would not make sense storyline-wise, but it would be really cool if they brought Justice back. Yeah. It's, Here, let me find a picture of Justice. Justice is really cool. Web P. Honestly, I got this little Firefox extension that lets you like auto convert web Ps when you save them, and it's so useful. Yeah, Justice looks like this. They're really cool. And they got killed in the story, and now they haven't been in the games again. I know, right? They look so awesome. And the giant crotch, it's like I think it's also like the sole bad guy's like old wife resurrected as like an evil robot or something. I'm not sure. I don't know the old Guilty Gear lore that well. But it's pretty cool. Anyways, I think they should add Justice. But I also think it's very unlikely. Just do the story stuff. It wouldn't really make sense for her to come back. Yeah, big ol' pauldrons. I think she could shoot like lasers out of her chest as well. Oh my god, my arm. My arm really keeps going through my body. If I hold it out like here, it's okay. But back here, it starts, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I'm using a different tracking software, but I'm also using a not as good webcam. I think the software is better, but I'm using my crappier webcam to track, so that's... It's in between. Yeah, the arms are definitely better tracked. The head's a little wonky. If I was using my phone, I think it would do the head better, and it would just have a wilder field of view for the arms. But I'm using the phone for this now, so you can see what I'm working on a lot clearer, which is nice. But my tracking's just not quite as good. I rearranged my desk, so putting the webcam on top of the monitor is like really doesn't work now, because the monitor here is a lot taller. But putting it, if I put the webcam below, like right here where the phone is, it's like way too zoomed in. So it'll probably be different again next week, but for now, this works pretty well. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, which way does this go on? Like so. Okay. Oh, crap. I really should have put a ordering for that. Usually in the instructions, when you have to put a certain piece first, it tells you, but it didn't this time. Ow. Okay. There we go. Oh, interesting. There we go. We have a shoulder. So, how exactly does this go in to the body? Like that. Yes. Ba-ba-bum. Hey guys, I have a shoulder now. The interesting thing too is the back here of the shoulder lifts up to give some more arm movement, which is nice. And actually the front kind of does too. So the shoulders can kind of open up so you can get more poses with the arms. But that is that shoulder. I think before doing the other shoulder, let's do the other arm. So this is the right arm. We want to do the left arm now. Left arm. where did the arm go? I took it off, and then I put it somewhere. Wait. Oh, yeah, okay. We've made the left arm. We are now doing the right arm. I can't do left and right. It's hard. Ba-ba-bum. There is that. Oh, squeak, squeak, squeak. Okie dokie. H8 and H6. But yeah, I hope you all have had a pleasant weekend. I believe it's like Sunday night for y'all. So the weekend is at an end. As for me, I still have all of Sunday left. Hee. H6. Oh, also exciting news. I finally signed up for those singing lessons I was talking about taking like forever ago. So I have my first class this week. Gonna try and level up a little bit. So hopefully, if I do some little karaokes in the future, you'll be able to see the difference. I think the nice thing about taking lessons too is it just like helps force you to practice consistently. Because you're like, oh man, I'm paying money to take lessons. I need to like do my homework and practice at home as well. Rather than just like singing when you feel like it. This. Oh no, yeah. I have also like I mostly work out at home or attempt to work out at home. But yeah. The thing is, like with working out, is it's not even necessarily that I want to get like more buff or anything. I mean, like that would be a nice side effect, but it's mostly just like it gives you good brain chemicals in your head. And it's good for you. Because of that. Like not even the muscles thing. Yeah, that I don't get fucking like winded when I'm climbing stairs too helps. Although I get lots of practice with that. Really though, it's been good because like now that I'm working in the office again, it means I'm like walking to work like at least 3 days a week, so that helps rather than just being at home all the time. Even though it's like not a super long walk to my work, it's at least like I'm getting out and doing a little something. And I'm gonna go for a hike today. I'm needing to practice and making sure that I can actually hike a moderate distance for my trip later this year. We don't really have many elk here, thankfully, because elk are scary, but I'll see if I see any interesting animals. I don't think I'm really gonna go that far. Oh, the cat is back. Hey, baby. What's up? Oh my god, really? Yes. There's an interesting creature right here. Hi, baby. She was being a real brat earlier when I started stream. She was trying to bite everything, not just the mic. She was like, I want to bite the phone, I want to bite the Gunpla, I want to bite your monitor. You're being a little bit better behaved now, aren't you, huh? Yeah, I got cross with you. Yeah, she just likes biting stuff. Thankfully, I've trained her not to bite me, but she still likes biting everything else. Yeah, that's the thing with cats, is I feel like any quote-unquote training you do for them has to happen when they're small. And by the time they grow up, they're just gonna kind of do whatever they want. Yeah, the anti-bite training is a very good idea. You just have to make sure that they think that you're a huge baby that can't deal with getting play bites. Yep. Pretend they've deeply wounded you if their teeth ever get close to you. Well, if the cat is a sadist, then I guess you're out of luck. But if they're a nice little kitty like mine, a nice little sweetie baby, then you're good. Okay, there's the panel lining for that. There's that. Okay, so we need H2 and D11. Wait. 11? Is it not 1? Oh, I think they're like the same piece. Ow. D1 and H1. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can lie down. Hee hee hee. Kitty lying down on my lap, yay. I will try not to drop plastic bits on you. Yeah, she doesn't need any plastic in her diet. She has a sensitive tummy, so she needs special cat food so that she doesn't have diarrhea all the time. Because when you first started living with me, you had diarrhea all the time. And that wasn't very fun for either of us. I remember one of the most, like, out of nowhere relatable moments was they used to do this thing for, there's a fighting game series called Blaze Blue, right? And they used to do this show called Blaze Blue Radio, which is they'd have some of the voice actors from the game do like this little radio show segment. They were very fun. But one of the VAs, I forget her name. She was Tsubaki's VA. But they were talking about, they were doing the question, like, what's something that makes you really happy lately? And she was like, yeah, my cat's been having, like, a bunch of digestion problems. And so anytime I check the litter box and there's, like, a solid poop in it, I get really excited that there's, like, a solid poo. I get really excited to see solid cat poo. And I was like, oh my god, that's me! I felt a deep, familiar bond with this lady that we were both extremely happy to see solid cat poo. That didn't last very long, you lying down nicely. Okay, yeah, you're gonna go to your bed. I'm sorry, am I moving around too much? I'm moving around too much. She's gonna go sleep on her bed. Lining this little wrist piece is surprisingly difficult because the grooves are pretty shallow, so it's easy to like wipe too much away when you're cleaning it. Let it sit for a little bit. Man, they should make a model kit adjust this. I still have all the pictures adjust this up on my second monitor. I'd totally build a model kit of Justice. There we go. There's the little wrist piece. Into there like so, I believe. Right. Maybe. Yeah, I think a lot of people have done like 3D printing. I guess I think the trouble is that like most 3D printers, the plastic they use is a lot more brittle than the plastic typically used for these. So like these are kind of pretty nice to cut out with the snippers. Snip, 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 snip. I'm sure you could make models with 3D printing. It just might be a little bit trickier. H22. I'm gonna switch to Shadowbringers. H22. Oh, I can feel my tummy rumbling. I think it might be time for coffee poop soon. Oh, the caffeine has been intook. It might be time for caffeine output. See, I made a latte today. I was all out of sugar, and lattes are kind of already naturally like sweet from the milk. So I was like, oh, instead of just doing my plain coffee with sugar in it, just do a latte. Because just black coffee is too bitter for me. I need some sweetness in there. Okie dokie, how does this go on here again? I think like this. Oops. Come on, get in there, you little bastard. There we go. Yeah, just a little bit of sweetness. Wink. Oh, can I do like a sideways piece? Yeah. Oop. I can't get it close enough to my head. There we go. Kira. 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 I know, right? I'm so No.A. What is the next piece we need here? We've already got that. We've already got that. Okay, I think all we need is to do the hands. Wait, which way does this go on again? I always get confused with it. Oh, right. This is kind of annoying to put on. I'll take it off first. So moe kawaii desu ne. Hazukashi. Like this, I think. Yes. Ba-ba-bum. And then we still need the outer part of the arm, which is D16 and H5. Wait. No, D21 and H4, because this is the left arm. H4. Had an exciting D&D session last night. I forced my players into a tense political situation, and they actually managed to not fuck everything up. I was very proud of them. basically they wanted to stop this invasion by an invading army into this capital city. But they didn't really want to get into like a big fight with either side. And so they were kind of stepping in between the two armies. But they managed to defuse that, and then they managed to go and have a conversation with the emperor of the invading side, and they managed to not fuck everything up. They did very well. They also had some very good rolls. So that helped. And the NPCs had some pretty bad rolls, so that helped. They're very high level at this point, so like if there'd been a fight, honestly, like they might have been able to win it, but it just would have been kind of counter to their goals of trying to get to a peaceful solution. Oh, like which piece I'm working on? Or... Oh, I'm working on the arm here. So we have this arm will be on this side, and then this arm on this side. I'm just doing the outer bit for it. And then I'm gonna finish the other shoulder, and then both his arms and shoulders will be complete. I know I've seen like some people that do Gunpla hand cams try to like have the pieces they're working on camera, which is a nice idea, but it seems kind of hard to set it up because I always want to have like what I'm working on right by my face so I can see it. But this is kind of how the panel lining goes. There we go. Got it. Into the forearm. So, wait. So. Ba, ba, ba. And there is the forearm. Now we need to do the hand. The pain in the ass part. These are all in G. It does kind of look like a cannon with like the wrist piece like that. Huh. But with a hand, he'll be able to hold all his cool stuff. Little tiny thingies. Look how small they are. They're itsy bitsy. Yeah, they're like little sausage. Oh, actually, where's the cow? I should put the cow on camera. There's honestly surprisingly few. Most mobile suits do have proper hands, which is kind of funny because at least for like mass-produced ones, that makes sense because it means that they can, you know, have modular weaponry that works easily. But for custom ones, it seems like having just built-in weaponry would be easier. There is, oh, actually, I have a gun tank model. Where is it? The gun tank has cannons for hands. Where's my gun tank? Woo! The gun tank is kind of partway between a tank and a Gundam. So it's got these little stubby little Gatling hands. And it's a cute little guy. It's so chubby, I know. This is like an old gun tank too. This is from Origin, so it's like a prequel to the original Gundam. The gun tank in the original Gundam was a little bit more boxy and a little more colorful. Oh shit, did I just drop the finger somewhere? Okay, no, thank God, it's right here. If I dropped one of these fingers into my carpet, it would be a disaster. I'm trying to think if any other mobile suits have, like... There's lots of them that have, like, weaponized hands, but they still have hands. So, like, the Zeong, each of its fingers is like a big old laser gun. Because it's really big. And also its hands detach and they can fly around and shoot lasers. But for the most part, it's kind of, if you have arms, then you have hands, and you hold weapons. Which, yeah, they're pretty 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 handy. It is kind of funny that, like, you know, you have these giant things that are basically like walking tanks. And then you go to all the trouble of, like, okay, they're going to have hands and fingers. And then the guns we build for them are going to be like human guns, but really big. Like, it does seem like it makes way more sense to just have an arm that then, like, could still be modular, but you could just slot guns into the forearm or something. But that wouldn't... Well, it would still be cool. But them having hands is cool, because then they can punch things. So... It feels like there's also maybe, like, some just carryover, because the original mobile suits, before they were for military use, were, like, used for construction and stuff. So it made sense for them to have, like, grabby things on them, right? Okay, here's those keys. Is the index. This is H. Where did I put G? Is this it? No. Where did I put G? Did I, like, take it with me? No, that's not it. Oh, sorry. My chair hit my mic there. Yeah, well, a crane is, like, a lot bigger than a robot, right? The original mobile suits, they were more like really fancy forklifts than like a crane. What the fuck did I put this runner? Oh, I see it. I have like a little footstool under my desk so I can recline and stretch my legs back sometimes. And I put it in on there. Exactly, they're all forklift certified. Actually, a whole lot of main characters in Gundam Show are not even Gundam certified. Like, the original Mobile Suit Gundam is basically about this kid called Amuro, the main character. The place he's living, his colony, gets attacked, and in the escape, he jumps in the Gundam, and then it's like him and a bunch of other refugees, and they're like, I guess you're the one that's gonna pilot the Gundam, Amuro, because you can kind of do it, and none of us can, and he's like, I am a child. Oh no. And then he's a child soldier. So 16 is the index finger. Well, to be fair, he was also like the son of the guy that developed the Gundam, so he like knew stuff about it. And he's also a new type, which is basically like the Gundam version of being force sensitive in Star Wars. Yeah, so later on in the series, they start making the robots specifically to, like, interface with psychic people. But earlier on, it's more just that, like, if you're psychic, like, your intuition and your reaction times and stuff can be a lot faster. Essentially, new types are supposed to be, like, the next evolution of humans. They typically occur for people that were, like, born and grew up in space. And they have these kind of, like, latent, kind of telepathic, psychic powers, basically. A lot of, if you've seen stuff from Gundam where there's, like, the little tiny things that fly around and shoot lasers, they're called funnels. Those are typically designed to be controlled by new types. Because trying to actually, like, manually control a bunch of little flying drones while also piloting a robot is incredibly difficult. Unless you're psychic. But, most, like, earlier mobile suits, at least, and, like, grunt suits and stuff, do actually have, like, controls and buttons and levers in them. They're not, like, a psychic link or anything to control the robot. It's always interesting with mecha anime. There's definitely that, like, divide of, like, is this robot controlled via physical controls, or is it controlled via, like, neural interface in some way? It's been interesting. I've been playing Armored Core recently, and the lore in that is basically that the armored cores are all controlled via, like, a neural interface. But in order for someone to be able to use said neural interface, they have to go through this, like, augmentation surgery. And they reference in the lore, like, the different generations of as they've improved this surgery. So they're like, oh yeah, this person's a 5th gen augmented human. This person's like a 2nd gen. And you meet one guy who's from the 1st generation, and they're like, oh yeah, damn, the 1st generation of augmented humans, only like 10% of people survived that process. But yeah, definitely, like, a neural input, if you can make it work, is in theory much easier to operate, because it's basically just, oh, you think about moving your arms and legs around, and you move your arms and legs around. It also, I think, has, like, the most it makes the most sense for the robot to look like a person if you have like a neural interface, because then, you know, your mind can more easily adapt to, okay, I have 2 legs and 2 arms. Well, see, the thing is that the military equipment is totally fine. It's just when you take a person and try to make them able to pilot it, they have a 10% rate of survival. And there's tons of people. So... and they're way cheaper than the giant robot. So the actual lore explanation for why Gundams look like people is a lot funnier than what I just said. Because, like I said, most Gundams, or like a lot of them, are actually controlled via physical buttons. They're not like a neural link. The reason that they give for why they look like people is... what's it called again? Hold on, this is gonna bug me, so... It's basically, I don't remember the term for it, but essentially if you're in a zero gravity environment, being able to easily change your center of mass through, like moving your limbs around and having different things like that is useful in some ways. And so the explanation that they use in UC, which isn't amazing, but it is serviceable, is like by giving them limbs and then having thrusters on various limbs, we're able to make them more adaptable and maneuverable in zero gravity. You could argue that just a ball with thrusters on all sides could also handle this perfectly well, but shush, that's not as cool. Yes. And the reason for even, like, mobile suits to exist at all and not just big warships in space is actually a little bit more reasonable, which is that there's this thing that is prevalent in Universal Century Gundam. I should be working on the hand while I'm talking about this. Called the Minovsky particle. And they are these little particles that essentially got everywhere through experimentation and stuff. And they make a lot of standard communications devices defunct. And the other thing that they also make defunct are guided missiles. So things like guided weaponry basically don't work in Universal Century. Yeah, they're little magical particles. But because things like guided weaponry don't work, having small, maneuverable units that are well armed enough to destroy warships are basically, like, way fucking better than warships. Because they're really hard to hit without guided weaponry. And that's why mobile suits became, like, a really important thing in warfare in UC. Or that's the explanation for it. Because, of course, if you had guided missiles that worked well, you could just shoot a bunch of them at the mobile suits from far away and blow them up. They wouldn't be very useful at all. But because they can zip around and dodge stuff, and then they work good, and also they look cool. Okay, I think we've basically got all the parts for the hand. We just need the backing piece. Yes, mostly because they look cool. I gotta say, the whole, like, flying robot is way stronger than a big battleship thing. They do a really good job exemplifying that in Armored Core. Because there's a couple missions where you fight a bunch of, like, big flying carriers. And it's pretty cool being able to, like, zip around and dodge all their fire, and you just basically, like, land on top of them and then punch a hole in the bridge, and the whole thing blows up. Okay, let's get the little fingies in here. Here, I'll try and do this. Here, I'll scooch closer. So... This one goes in the middle. And then this one, this little piggy, goes on the side. Oh my god, these are so fiddly. Oh god, no. No, did I drop you? Oh, thank god, there it is. Okay. Disaster avoided. We found the finger. Oh my fucking god. Hold on, I think my carpet has eaten one of the fingers. I need to go down below and find it. I cannot find the finger. Honestly, I think I may just continue without this fingy for now, and then I will probably find it when I'm not looking for it. Because it's fucking gone. There, you can barely even notice that it's missing. I mean, it's somewhere. I'll just look for it later. There is that. Yeah. So, now we are gonna finish the other shoulder. We already have one piece for it because we cut off the wrong piece earlier. We did the other shoulder. This is the left shoulder. So F25 we have. We need F6 and D13. Actually, I think I basically remember the bits we need for the shoulder. I'll just cut them all off. Need that bit. And this bit. And this bit. And this bit. And this bit. And that bit. And finally... this bit. I think those cracks you heard might have been my knees. I was making noises when I was looking under the desk. I'm gonna clean up all the outer white pieces first so I can panel line them and then let that dry while I clean up the inner pieces. Try and panel line it on camera again because I think that's kind of fun to see. It's satisfying. There's that. This one just has one big line. This little guy. It's not that hard to do this under the camera. I need to move my mic though, because now my mic is far away from me. There we go. No more itsy bitsy No.A. I move my mic over here, I become itsy bitsy. Then just add a little bit of ink here. There we go. And now we can clean up the inner pieces. But yeah, I think I'll finish this shoulder, and then I'll probably finish up for today, because I need to get some lunch and head out for my hike so that I can be back in time to hang out with friends tonight. Is that supposed to be totally sounded out? It's kind of hard to tell. I think it is. So that goes in there, and then let's leave it, and then if it needs more, we can do it. Yeah, this works pretty well, actually. I just need to lean forward more, which I'm sure is totally fine for my back. Exactly, it's for the content. I'm gonna get like a cyber back anyways, it's fine. My back is still under warranty right now, so... Yeah, just get a metal pipe in there. Clang, 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 clang. Honestly, I should, like... I haven't gone to a chiropractor at all this year. I should, like, book a massage or something at some point. Yeah, slip, fall on your back, and perfectly replicate the metal pipe noise. I remember the first time I went to a chiropractor. I don't know if I told this story before, but they were, like, checking all my muscles to see, you know, how fucked they were. And they got to my, like, shoulders and my neck. And they were really working in there. And they asked me, they were like, hey, have you been in a car crash before? I said, no. But I'm a computer programmer. And they were like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense too. All right, now all these little bits go together. Yep. It's basically just the difference between very fast trauma done to your posture versus slow and insidious damage over time done to your posture. It's burst damage versus sustained DPS, basically. And this goes up here. That. And then on this one, it's not going to trick me this time. This piece needs to go on first, or else you're not going to get it in there. In which direction does this have to go? This goes in like... this. I think. Yes. And then this goes on over top. Snap together here. Shoto mate. Ah, damn it. There we go. And then this does this kind of neat little thing where it actually clips onto the ring here. Which makes it very flexible. And then goes into the back of the shoulder here. And then our arm can go on like that. And ta-da! We have 2 arms. Oh no, cat poo in bathtub. Well, honestly, there's worse places for that to happen. At least bathtub's easy to clean. But now we have the upper half of Mustache Gundam. And yeah, the cool thing about the shoulders is that they can totally move like this. So you get a whole bunch of arm flexibility, which is nice. I realized it would be nice if actually I could flip the webcam view. There, that's the right way up for y'all. But next time we will work on the legs, which will be exciting because the Turn-A has really cool legs. But for now, I will wish you all a good time of day, and thanks for hanging out with me while I dropped my fingers. Put him in a wheelchair. Yeah, honestly, because I have the gun tank here, I wonder if I just take the top of the gun tank off. Come on, you. I think the pieces are a little different, so it might not fit. It works pretty well. Vroom. It's like the Armored Core. Alright, but yeah, thanks for dropping by and have a good time of day. And I will see you later. Bye. Oh, I wonder, can I do the heart? Here, I want to see if I can do the heart thing. Oh, 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 oh. Here, fight. Oh, oh, oh. I think that's about as I hear. That's about as good as we're gonna get. See ya. Hi, Mekitsune. Have a good day. Bye.